Hello and welcome to the Morning Report Scoreboard for January 16th, 2024. I'm Zach Beamish, and let's get started nice and fast with the NHL results from yesterday. There are quite a lot for a Monday due to a holiday in the States, starting with actually what's on the bottom of that list as the Sabres shut out the Sharks by a score of 3-0. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen getting his second career shutout with a 28-save performance. Casey Middlestat, a goal and 3 points as the Sharks have lost 14 of 15. Going back to the top of that list, Anaheim defeated Florida in the overtime period by a score of 5-4. Alex Killorn with the OT winner there, a 2-goal performance from him. Sam Reinhart for the Sabres, for the Panthers, had becomes the first player in NHL history with special teams goals in 7 straight games, as Sam Bennett also had 2 goals in this game. Boston defeated New Jersey by a score of 3-0. Jeremy Swayman with the 31-save shutout, the third of the season for him. David Pastrnak, a goal and 2 points. Brad Marchand, 2 assists in this game as well. Pittsburgh defeated Seattle by a score of 3-0, snapping the Kraken's 9-game winning streak. Tristan Jarry, a 22-save performance there, his 5th shutout of the season. Sidney Crosby with 2 goals in this game as well. Columbus defeated Vancouver in the shootout by a score of 4-3. Kirill Marchenko with the shootout winner. Voronkanov had 2 goals in this game for Columbus, as Elvis Merzlikins had a more publicized trade request after it. Los Angeles defeated Carolina by a score of 5-2. The Kings become the last team to pick up a win in 2024. Philippe Danault, a goal and 3 points for the Kings in this game. Trevor Moore had 2 goals as well. Vegas defeated Nashville by a score of 4-1. Mark Stone became the first. Had his first hat trick in regular season play in his career. His other hat trick came in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Dorofeyev and Stevenson both with 2 assists in this game, as Jonathan Marchessault skated his 600th game of his career. Minnesota defeated the New York Islanders by a score of 5-0. Marc-Andre Fleury picking up solo second place all-time in wins for a goaltender with 552, just surpassing Patrick Waugh, and still a bit of a ways away from Martin Brodeur at number 1. His 21-save performance got him a shutout. He is now at 74 shutouts in his career, about 3 back of top 10 all-time. Joel Eriksson Ek had 2 goals in this game as well for Minnesota. Ilya Sorokin starting his 11th consecutive game for the New York Islanders. Montreal defeated Colorado by a score of 4-3. Cole Caulfield had a goal and 2 points in this game. Kyle McCarr had a goal and 3 points in the loss for Colorado, as Nathan MacKinnon extends his point streak to 8 games for the Avalanche. And finally, Philadelphia defeated St. Louis by a score of 4-2. Owen Tippett with the game-winning goal there for the Flyers. Brayden Schenn had 2 assists in the loss for St. Louis, as Carter Hart had 28 saves in the win. As we now go over to the NHL upcoming games for this Tuesday, in a good slot here as well. Anaheim is in Washington to take on the Capitals at 7 p.m. At the same time, Colorado is in Ottawa to take on the Senators. Seattle takes on the New York Rangers at the same time as well. Then at 8 p.m., LA is in Dallas to take on the Stars. The Islanders take on Winnipeg at 8:30. San Jose is in Chicago to play the Blackhawks in the battle of the 2 worst teams in the league. Arizona is in Calgary at 9 p.m. And then it's McDavid and Matthews taking on each other at 9 p.m. as well. Going into the NHL standings, at least the Atlantic Division, Boston now have a 4-point lead over Florida. Florida does actually have more wins, but Boston does a good job at extending games into the overtime period. They have 9 loser points, which is more than anyone else in the division. Only one more than Toronto, though, who has 50 points, and the 3rd spot in the Atlantic. As we now go over to the leading scorers in the NHL, Nikita Kucherov still at the top of that list. McKinnon just getting to 2 points behind him, although Kucherov has played 1 less game. As we now go over to the NHL Hot 15. It didn't switch. It's a good Hot 15. Matthew Tkachuk and Sebastian Aho, both at the top there. 7 goals, 11 assists for Tkachuk. 3 goals, 15 assists for Aho. And Elias Pettersson, just below them, he has 10 goals in his last 10 games, along with 7 assists for 17 points. There were no CCHL games yesterday, but we'll go to the upcoming games. We do have these games on Wednesday, but today in Rockland at about 7, I believe, it is the CCHL Young Stars game happening at the Rockland Memorial Center. So if you want to go down to Rockland, it's also going to be on CCHL Radio if you so wish. But tomorrow, Wednesday, Navan and Pembroke, Smith Falls and Ottawa as the CCHL comes back to regular season play. And then finally, CCHL leading scorers right now, and we'll just go right down the list as it has been no change. Jason Letourneau and Alex Fournier currently at the top of the list with 57 points. Dan Carter, other for Wolves, has 49. Owen Watson has 46. Bill Gargon and Grady Lowe, both with 45. Alexis Billiquet has 44. Devin Savignac, 43. And then Gabriel Kretz and Canton Ryan both have 40. And that's going to do it for the morning report scoreboard for today. I'm still coming through with a sickness. Hopefully it's come by tomorrow. I hope it's come by tomorrow. And we will talk to you then around the same time. Hope you have a great day.